Hi guys, I'm Dan the Batman here doing a different sort of review. This time I'm reviewing a Sooty puppet. This is because it is the 65th anniversary of Sooty, so I thought I might review something to do with Sooty. So, a little bit of a background story on this puppet. This was made by a company called Golden Bear. Golden Bear for 33 years have made really good quality toys, and so you should check those out if you're a toy collector. So we'll first start off with the puppet itself. So at the bottom, as you can see, it says Sooty there, and it's got some sparkles, and it's made from a really soft fur. The likeness is very good. It looks like Sooty as he appeared in the shows. He comes with his magic wand, which is very good. Let's see if I can try and zoom in a little bit. There we go. The only disappointment I think with this puppet is that the wand isn't removable, but there you go. And if we open it up, it's plenty of space to put your hand in. You can do all the actions. And there's a little label here, what says, it says Sooty 2000, which was obviously when this puppet was made. And yeah, it's quite a nice puppet. I got this for Christmas quite a few years ago now, and it's probably one of my best presents I've ever got. So I've always been a fan of Sooty, and who isn't? It's a very, very nice puppet. They did do a few more puppets. This is one of many in a series. They did a Sooty puppet with like the squeaker thing, you know, the sound what Sweet makes. They did a Sue puppet. They also did a Scampy puppet as well, which was, I think it was Sooty's cousin. I can't remember, I haven't seen the show for a very long time. But I think it was a good way to, you know, it gave you the chance, or it still gives you the chance to collect all of the characters from the series. And I think if you are a fan of Sooty, I highly recommend this puppet, and I highly recommend all the other puppets as well. I don't know if I will review any of the other puppets, but let me know in the comments section below if you would like me to review any of them. I probably would like to review them because they're quite a nice thing to have, especially if you're a collector. And again, I know this has got nothing to do with it, but I think it's supposed to be based on Sooty as he appeared in, I think it's the 70s, 80s and 90s and 2000s era this one's supposed to be based on. Because I remember the original Sooty puppet was a really, really thin teddy bear puppet. And a little background story on Sooty. Sooty was originally made, or he was originally created as an idea by a man called Harry Corbett. And he had bought the puppet, the teddy bear puppet, as a present for his son Matthew Corbett, who would originally go on to present the show after Harry Corbett retired. And he bought this bear. He bought the original Sooty puppet for his son Matthew on a trip on a holiday to Blackpool in 1948. And obviously the BBC caught eyes of the talent what Harry Corbett had with the puppet, and they obviously said, why don't you do a television series? And that's where it's all began. And I think it's one of those shows which I think it's Richard Cardell or something. I think he's trying to bring Sooty back to as he was originally remembered as, especially if I think it was his last month, it was his anniversary, I seem to recall, because there was a thing about it in the paper. And but still, I mean, and then afterwards, Matthew Corbett took over for a bit, and then it was, as I said, Richard Cardell's the current presenter. And my personal opinion on the Sooty presenters, I kind of like Harry Corbett, obviously, because he's the first ever one. I think Matthew Corbett's probably my favourite, because I always remember when I was little, I used to watch the Sooty show which was presented by Matthew. I'm not a big fan of Richard Cardell. He's still good though, so don't don't get me wrong. But I still think it's still a really good show for kids. I wouldn't say it's educational, because there's quite a bit of silly bits in it, but you know, it's Sooty. And one last go to end off the review. So if we put it up to the camera, you can, this little wave. And it's also a thing I forgot to mention, although this is meant for a child, adult, because I'm an adult, obviously, an adult's hand can easily fit inside the puppet to make it move around, which I was surprised at, really, because I was sorting out some stuff recently, and I came across the puppet, and I thought, oh, because my hands have obviously grown quite a bit since I was a child, it might not work anymore, but they do, because you can still move the hands, the head can go up and down. If you want the wand to move, you just put it up like that, and you can hold it, and you can go, izzy wizzy, let's get busy, as the old spell used to go. And so, yeah, let's come to a conclusion now. So, as I said, overall, I highly recommend this toy, I suppose. It's a very nice toy to have. If you're a toy collector, or if you're a fan of Sooty, then yeah, I highly recommend this puppet. I don't know how much it originally retailed for, but you can still find it on eBay, and so yeah, I would still try and track it down. My rating for this product is a whopping 10 out of 10. Again, I still think this is a very nice toy for any child or an adult, because it's one of the best, I think it's a character from one of the most longest running children's programs in the UK, and I just think it's a really good toy, and it's so 10 out of 10 for ratings. My next review will be I think it'll be either the Sil & Perry with Tank action figures review from Doctor Who, and after that it may be the Talking Daleks, or it may be the Genesis arc with the Cult of Skaro action figures. And also, make sure you tune in September, where I will be announcing a special project on my channel. So make sure you're there. I will obviously put like a date up on my channel where it says like Dan the Batman. I can say special announcement. So you're all ready to watch. And let's just say it's got something to do with Doctor Who, but that's all I'm going to say till September. So hope you have enjoyed this review. Hope it's been insightful. And so hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.